So I've been hiding a bit of a secret over the past month or two, kind of been working around the chaos that is my sewing room. But yeah, I think it's about time. Inspired by one of Beer Pup's videos about her disgusting art room, here's my disgusting sewing room. Wonderful. My usable space in here at the moment is about this little section here and being able to sit at my desk. Now it's gotten exponentially worse because the last few times I've been in here, it's either been like just before I go to work, so it's still dark outside, or it's been after work, which it is already dark, me with my torch trying to find things and not being super careful. So knocking stuff over, pushing things out of the way, and just being like, nah, I'll deal with that later. Yeah, a lot of carelessness has led to the disarray that we are currently in amongst. Let's not avoid it any further and let's get to some cleaning. Oh my gosh. So this is my knitting machine, which I haven't even used yet because I'm intimidated. And on top of that is just like a selection of half-finished knitwear, some fabrics, some really nice fabrics too. A beanie. I'm standing on top of a hot glue gun at the moment. And then so underneath here, I just have, you know, a random bag of wool, some paint and screen printing stuff, some spray paint over there, some old signs, another old sign, and yeah, so screen printing stuff, my poor Juki, which I've just lovingly placed on the ground because I needed some bench space. In here I've just got wool, and that's going to be a reoccurring theme, is that just a lot of wool everywhere. So wool, oh look at that, some more wool. That's actually fleece in there, fleece that I have yet to spin. I've got a half-finished crochet project, another basket of wool, and this is like one of my favorite wools. That is indeed more wool, more yarn, and some towels, paper bag full of more yarn. This was an old bed sheet which I've just ripped up because it's really nice cotton and I can't bear to throw it away. This is a really pretty silk dress that I got recently. Oh, some more cool fabric and some more yarn. Yeah, and we've got some more yarn. We've got this horrible nest of bad decisions. And then up here is all fabric and things. That's like not too bad at the moment because I haven't been sewing a whole lot. And this is all just clothes that I've sewn for Silk and Sticks that I just have. More nightmares down here. In this box is all the knitting machine things. So again, haven't quite started on learning how to use the knitting machine yet. That is going to be in my near future though. I really need to do that. Okay, onto this wall. My desk. Again, chaos, always chaos. This was clear until about, 10 minutes ago, but I just had some of my ugly knit stuff on here, some yarn and things. That's organized, sort of. Up here is just fabric scraps, yarn scrap, and some books. Nothing really exciting up there. So this shelf, I just don't know what to do. So because of how the camper is, like that's the slide on bit that you put like on top of the roof of a ute, it's so hard to access, and I know I've set it up that way, but I would love to somehow make some sort of better storage solution. So I've got a lot of wool padding up there. I've got some fabric bags I made for Christmas a couple of years ago, which I just forgot to sell. My typewriter, which is so lovingly just shoved in there. Some packing equipment. There's some paint in that box up the back. And you'd be surprised to know, no spiders. No spiders in here. I really don't think it's a good idea right now. No, 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 no. My sweet baby. My sweet baby. I know. Do you think maybe now is not a good time? Add a thought in your brain. The yarn ball is still ever present, but I have separated some of the wool from it. I can't deal with this nightmare just now. But yes, we have some floor back. Look at this. Look at all this floor that we have. So I am going to just clean this up a bit more and then tackle this area. Just pointing with my foot. And then we're gonna get up to this area. Big bag. Ooh, big bag. This could have a purpose. I am going to start. You good? I am going to start clearing out this area, which I am super jazzed about and not at all dreading. I might actually move my sewing machine. Now I've got a little bit of bench space that I can use if needs be, and the needs do be. You can go there. Creepy pumpkin can also go there. This box used to have all of my like shipping and packaging stuff in it. Oh, what's underneath you? What is that? Some paper? Was that a shadow or did something just move? This has a bunch of yarn. It has a bunch of like yarn, like some really nice like hand spun stuff I've done. What is in here? Is this just washed fleece? Yeah, it is just washed fleece. Just a whole bag of washed fleece. Now this is something that I dread and brings me much shame. Come down here. Watch my shame. This is a beautiful fleece that I got. It was a bag of fleece I got from a wool shop. And then I wanted to dye it and I dyed it and I thought I really liked it, but I felted a lot of it. And I tried unfelting it. Like, this stuff looks pretty good still. But some of this other stuff, not so good. And rather than, you know, hoarding it like I have, I think it's time that I just let it go. I have 2 pigs that actually sleep in a little bed of fleece. I think it's time that I gift this to my little sweet piggies who will probably absolutely love it. And yes, is this stuff down here good? Watch me immediately go, actually. Actually, where are my carders? No, don't get distracted. Don't get distracted because this is going to keep happening. I've had this for years, okay? And I've actually got this really beautiful brown fleece as well. I just got a little bag of this, but let it go, Gabrielle, let it go. It's time to let it go. The pigs will love it. Oh, no nightmares, no nightmares. Okay, no nightmares, that's good. I was kind of scared there'd be like a giant huntsman behind that, but that's fine. This is my paint box. That's going to stay in here, but I'm just going to move it out of the way for now. These are some little bamboo trays that I got a while ago. They don't really have a purpose anymore, so I might put them in my paint box. They don't have a purpose, but let me put them somewhere and keep them. I think they'd be fun for like a painting project. Wrapping paper, which should not be up here. That should be in the wrapping box. Extra scared to move this bag because there's definitely going to be a spider behind there. Ooh. No spiders! But is there a spider in there? No spiders, but oh, here's some spiders I prepared earlier. This is like little jersey cotton fabric scraps from when I made t-shirts. These are the real scraggly bits, which I haven't really found a purpose for. But I think I might pop them into the worm farm. That is the cover for my typewriter. I think it's super broken, but I'm gonna keep it anyway. Oh, look at this. Oh, so clean. Just have to do all of that now. Okay. This is a little tablecloth. Fabric. Fabric should be on the fabric pile. More fabric. Again, fabric pile. I have a stick for emergencies. This is part of my knitting machine, and it's often confused me because I think I have two knitting machines because my friend picked it up for me from an op shop. So it was $50 for like all of this kit with all the books, like an insane price, truly. But then there's like this whole other part to it, but that seems like it's complete. So I don't know what this is. And I've had this for over a year and I haven't done anything with it. Cute little thing. I got it for Christmas, and then somehow it ended up here, and I'm gonna take it back inside. Yeah. Got a t-shirt. This was one of my like first homespun t-shirts that I made. I think it just has a funny neckline. Might even just cut that and make it into like a raw edge t-shirt. We've got the little thingy from my sewing machine. Part of a t-shirt. We've got, you know, a third of a t-shirt. These bags that I made. So many hangers. Back here, I've got a hoop. You can go up there. Is that going to be annoying? You're probably going to see that now. Hang on. You can go there. Here's a massive bag of wool padding. I got, I don't even know, like probably 3 times this amount from a woolen mill in New South Wales. And that was when I started doing all those like padded vests. So that was probably like 5 years ago, and I still have this much left. I will never get rid of this because it is just such a practical thing. I mean, you can use it for everything. So that shirt that I had earlier that I found, and I just had the front done, I figured I might as well put it in this embroidery hoop that I found. And then I can have like a cute little homespun hoop hanging thing. This is our fleece that we are giving to the pigs, and then I also have this whole basket as well. So let's go make the pigs happy. Yes, I've been spotted by the pigs. Hi pigs. Yes, this is for you. Yes, can I put it in your bedding? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Pickle attack. Yeah, you're so happy. So this is their current dwelling. Well, hello Olive, yes. Oh my god, don't climb on me, my dirty, beautiful girl. Yes! Oh my god, oh my god. Hang on. What is this? Oh my god. I have a feeling they're quite happy. There you go. How soft and nice is that? You're so happy? Meanwhile, this whole gang. So this is like my little wool and knitting section. But yeah, so it's mostly organized. I am so looking forward to getting some like shelves here so I can actually put them on some shelves, but this will do it for now. A little less chaotic under there. So in that box is all the knitting machine supplies, that yarn and that fleece. Finally found my carders, iron, screen printing, all that's pretty much the same. Unfortunately, I still have stuff on top of my knitting machine. But I think that's just going to be as good as it's going to get for now. So going through my knitting box, I ended up coming across this ball winder. And the fact that I've wanted one of these for so long, and it's just been sitting in a cardboard box in my camper this whole time. So I'm really excited to finally get to use this. Yeah, a little single ball winder. This whole time under my nose. Unreal. The nightmare shelf is pretty clean still, somewhat, and I actually ended up moving my fabric rack, or like my fabric shelves, from this side to that side. I shortened them, so now I've actually can see everything that's on that ledge, which I think is a good idea. I mean, it looks really chaotic in that corner now. On this last wall, I have all my clothes now hanging here in the corner, so they are a bit tucked in and squished, but that's fine. I have a little utility desk. So finally I have my typewriter out and all my packaging supplies, and my Juki is finally returned to her throne on my desk, along with a bunch of ugly knit stuff. And don't worry about that. That's not really mess, that's fine. Still somehow managed to forget to film my outro, so here's some footage of my goats eating some branches. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you feel like liking, please do so. Subscribe if you feel like it, and chuck a comment down below if you so please. Bye!